The best question for Tim Tebow is what is Steve Cohen, the new owner of the New York Mets, going to do with his minor league contract? Is he still going to be playing baseball? That's the question, because Steve Cohen is great.
Well, that was former New York Giants running back Tiki Barber with a great question for our next guest, Tim Tebow, of course. All right, Tim, welcome to the program. Great to have you on board here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me.
Are you going back to baseball next season?
Listen, I still love the game. I love competing. There's so many other things that are on my heart and that I want to pursue. And so I don't know how much longer I'll be playing sports because there's so many things I feel like God has on my heart that I really want to pursue. But I still love the game and I still want to go compete. So that's what I'm planning on.
That was a dodge, sir.
No, not really.
Total
That's what
dodge.
I'm planning on.
Yeah. Are you
No,
going back to
no
baseball
dodge at
next
all.
season?
That's what I'm planning on doing. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. That was a straight answer. We kind of like that.
No, but it's sometimes it's not just a yes or no. You need to paint it with a picture and context because sometimes it's not just yes or no. Sometimes context helps.
Wait a minute. Wrong. If you're a Fox News anchor, you want yes or no answers. It's as simple as that, Tim. You know, it really is that simple. All right, let's get serious because you are the founder of a new social app. It's called Kindli, I think. I think that's the correct pronunciation. And it's focused on positivity.
I'm one of the founders of it. I'm grateful to be part of the team. And it's something that is so exciting to me because honestly, there are so many different social media apps. But I think this one's a little bit different because this is more of a social unity app where our goal is to be able to spread acts of kindness because we believe kindness is contagious, especially in a day and age where there's so much that divides people. But maybe this could be something that, you know, in the middle of everyone's day, if they just need to have a little joy and be cheered up a little bit, they can go to this app and they can see people, you know, serving acts of kindness all over the world. And our goal is to have over 1 billion acts of kindness and raise $1 billion for charity because it's free for anyone to sign up and have an account. But before you're allowed to post, you got to donate $1 to charity. And there's a list of charities on there and they donate $1 to charity and 100 cents of that dollars goes directly to the charity. We want to be super transparent with that. And so our goal is if you could imagine 1 billion acts of kindness, that's 1 billion different people being helped and $1 billion going to charity. We think that's a pretty cool goal.
That really is cool. I mean, I can jump on board with that one. Even if it's $1, I will jump on board with that one big time. Can you give me an example of an act of kindness? So if I get into the app,
Sure.
Up comes acts of kindness. Like what?
Like, for example, we spent 4 hours at a gas station pumping gas for everyone who showed up. Didn't matter, you know, who you were, where you were, what your background was. You showed up that day to get gas. We were pumping your gas. And there's a bunch of people that were blown away. And they would say, what's the catch? We would say, no, ma'am, no, sir. There's no catch. We just believe in acts of kindness and we would like to serve you today. And people were blown away. And then what they would say is, well, why are you doing this? And we would tell them, we believe in acts of kindness and we want to make your day a little bit better. And then they would say, there's really no catch. No, ma'am, no, sir, there's no catch. And then they would always say, for the most part, not everybody, but a lot of people would say, you know what? I want to do this for someone else. And we would encourage them to it because really what we're trying to do is this would be a home for the Pay It Forward movement. Is, you know, so many of those people that received acts of kindness, whether that was when we were pumping their gas, we were getting their groceries, we were, you know, doing a numerous amount of things for them, that they would receive that kindness and then feel blessed to be able to go be a blessing to somebody else.
You're a good man, Tim, no matter what they say. But one last question. What's it like being a newlywed during a pandemic?
Well, I'll tell you what, I guess that's the only time I've been a newlywed, so I don't know what it's like to be a newlywed.
Very good. Man, so you are sharp, because that was the best answer to that question I've ever heard in my entire life.
Honeymoon a little bit. So. We got a prolonged honeymoon. So.
Look, it's Kindli, Kindli, Kindly. We shall remember that. And Tim Tebow, thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate you so much. Absolutely. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you, sir.